Memes that get 100% on Rotten
Just
Tomatoes.
stop.
It was honestly what made me laugh was the moment I switched the audio over. You just hear memes that. Hello and welcome to Dark Matter brought to you by Natural.
Franny is also playing it.
We're bringing the memes. Clearly.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh, I am ready for to spill my guts out over drinks.
I am ready for bed.
Yes. So I wasn't sure what you meant for a bit. I was confused, and then I realized we were talking about. All right. So
Yes.
the last episode.
Yeah. There's a thing.
We wrapped up a number of the crew members. I guess you could say personal time where they try to achieve personal goals in order whatever they may be. Sorry, a little bit of a hiccup / combined with a burp, so it was really fun. This kind of had different circumstances for each person. Gray got to learn a little bit more about Dr. Cross as he met the other Dr. Cross.
Good old Dr. Lee Cross.
Yes, as he did a little bit of nursing duties with the doctor at the helm.
Duty.
I hate you.
This is my dad.
QR had originally QR had gotten a new painting set. Avant had made many trips to the church, which had inevitably led him to seeing good old Vartelis, who gave him a worrying warning of disturbances in the mountains.
Forgot about that.
Yes. And then Enum, making good promise with the good old gnome who
Get hustled, son.
Just a good old gnome.
decided that if as long as he were to bring new faces to the shop, he would give him a nice discount on certain wares. Or on any of his wares, but a certain discount. And true to his word, he was given the discount. And Enum, what was it exactly that you bought?
I bought the thing to
A
get
subpoena.
my axe in my arm.
Yes,
The
the
augment.
arm blade augment, which made it an axe instead of an actual like blade. But you know,
That's
whatever.
what I
Names
had.
are names.
Yeah.
Anyway, inevitably, the crew came back together, and then we're off for the beach. We're after a, we'll say a nice leisure shuttle ride over, with no problems whatsoever.
None.
The group had made their way to
No
the beach,
bullying.
where they began to have fun with, fun in the sun, one would say. As Dr. Cross decided to take the opportunity to have fun in the ocean, but then chase down Gray. There was some Molder thing happening,
Mm-hmm.
and we were about to begin in a volleyball match. I believe it was the teams were Enum and QR with Gray and Dr. Cross. And Avon, what were you doing leading into the volleyball? Were you going to be playing, or were you doing something else?
I was with Gray.
You were with Gray.
Yeah, he was. He was. the first
Yeah,
one.
he was on Gray's team.
Yeah, and how dare you forget about Pancake? Pancake is
Greed is
obviously.
an injustice?
Yeah, Pancake
the
is the
introduction
most.
of Pancake, QR's new reconnaissance droid.
He is the most treasured member of this party. I've known him for about a day.
Bestest boy.
Well, before we even return back into that, there's one piece of
Shit.
what we'll, I guess, call a small type of retcon. where
Oh,
it's-
yeah.
It is
It's a
going to be
flashback.
yeah, it's a flashback as we are going to somewhat look back in time. As it was noted by Gray that he was going to attempt to go out for drinks with Claire one night, and
Yeah.
inevitably she decided to agree, and because really there wasn't the we had gone over the agreement of why they were going alone together, so we'll skip over that. But they had gone out for drinks, so you two have arrived into the bar, and you're kind of looking at a very busy, kind of clubbish like atmosphere. Seems to be a good amount of kind of pretty a young based kind of club. There's not really much for I would say there's a wide range of ages. It's very heavily tilted towards the younger adults.
Do we see different races like going around?
There's
Oh, no.
you're in a very you're kind of in like one of the major cities of the planet, so there's a lot
Right.
of varied sorts of cultures, races, and creeds.
Okay. What's the quirky thing about this bar? They always have that one thing.
I mean, it's hard to see it right now. I mean, you're just like right now you're kind of looking into like a large kind of dance, like kind of club type of atmosphere. So there's you're walking in, there's a large seating area that kind of leads into a multi-tiered dance floor.
I thought you were about to say dance ball. I'm like, oh no, we went to that type of club. Okay. So yeah, I would say.
Right, I
Oh, go
should
for it.
change the music here to be more fitting.
Oh
Some
no.
smooth jazz.
EDM.
No,
EDM.
Yeah, EDM.
Yeah, I was
Wait,
gonna say
wait,
it's
no,
more
no.
of a nightclub. So yes. There we go.
And we outed ourselves as not being able to beatbox. It's truly a sad thing. Damn it.
It fooled me. All right. So yes, you guys are in the doorway.
It says it's 5 stars.
Claire, Claire kind of. Claire is like peeking inside. Claire's peeking inside, and she just like holds her hand up to her forehead. Is just like, oh God, I'm so old. Is this what kids are into nowadays? Seriously, I thought I could keep up with the times, but this is blinding. Ow, my eyes hurt.
Right? It's weird.
How
I
old
used
is
to be.
Claire?
She is damn. Hold on, I actually gotta check.
She
her-
is damn.
She
I'm
is
listening
damn,
to, like,
girl.
Rainwave right now, and the Bouncer soundtrack just came on, so that's the picture that's playing at this club. I hate the
That's
Bouncer.
brain power.
No, it's the character select screen from Tekken Tag 2, or it's the customization screen.
Oh
no.
my god.
Oh, I gotta
Sounds
check
so
the.
good.
Oops. Okay, there it is. She, pretty sure she was 27, if I remember correctly. I actually removed her from D&D Beyond, so I can't bring it up right away.
I was hoping you were gonna say like in there.
I'm pretty sure she was
60s, and then this is the first time he's hearing about it. It's like, oh no.
Oh, by the way.
Oh no, but I have to commit.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fair. Gray's 28, so it's all good. I actually just rediscovered that right now as we were bringing it up. Oh, that's how I am. That's what my flaw is. That's cool. Well, yeah. Gray's just gonna look over at Claire. Well, I mean, we have to accept it one way or another. We're not getting any younger, so we might as well just drown away our sorrows with alcohol and good conversation.
She gives him a playful punch on the shoulder. Alright, now that's the spirit. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go get a seat. Are there seats? This is like a night club.
Yes, there are
seats.
tables.
No, they're beanbags. Everything's
I'm
beanbags.
expecting just a dance floor and nothing else.
I mentioned
I wanna
there's-
imagine that
I mentioned you
QRs
are
is the-
facing a large seating area that leads into
Yeah,
the.
there it is.
And then
I
there's
would
a
imagine that
multi-tiered dance
QR
floor
is like-
section. There we go.
Oh,
Now I've
okay.
got a nice nightclub image on there.
Flavor, the party's so loud I can't hear the dungeon master at all.
Oh man.
You're pushing it.
I know.
There actually is the moniker of the future. When you sit down, there is you kind of get popped up the two listening devices that places will oftentimes use to help people have conversation.
Oh. Oh, this is damn. I've been in the bar since medical school. All right. But yeah.
I want to hear more about that. Did you ever go crazy? Ever go hog wild while you were in school?
Hog wild.
Come on, you gotta have some great stories.
As we see a white-haired guy
Crazy.
just breakdancing with guns.
I want to imagine QR is like in the nightclub, just like standing completely still in the middle of the
He's
dance.
doing the shepherd dance from Mass Effect.
Yeah.
While covered in complete neon paint.
Doing it.
And then it's just him in the background, slightly blurred out as he's sort of having the conversation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Medical school wasn't. Rogan isn't known for its nightlife. It's more trying to stay warm at times due to us not being close to any sun. But you know, when exams got really hard, we would hit the bottle, and I would honestly not partake too much. I guess I was a bit afraid back then, and to hell with it. Today's a special day, right? Right? Yeah, there's what I'm supposed to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm convincing myself.
Yep, that's
This is-
what normal people say. That's right. That's correct.
You know what, Dylan? You're right. It helps to have like cyberpunk music in the background.
It does.
But yeah.
Aw, the gift doesn't work. I'm sad.
Um,
Put the shepherd
Noble
gif on
effort.
the stream. The gif doesn't play though. It's just the image because it's great. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's also
no.
got this other lady that's like.
right.
I know the exact gif you're talking about now.
But yeah, no.
Dude,
Claire,
looks
like
you're
I
doing the
said,
backpack kid in the background.
got you out here. Drinks are on me. You order whatever you want. Yeah.
That's very sweet of you, dear. You do want to go home with money still in your night, don't you?
I don't know. I mean, right now, home is a room with a big Birdman who yells at the sun, which, to be fair, is my best roommate so far. I'm not gonna lie.
The sun, not at the sun. Get it right.
I swear, I just heard him
Right.
in my head.
Not speaking in rhyme though. I feel like
I missed
the
that
world's
crazy
ending now, and we're about to go on a ship.
Well, he wasn't
Oh.
really there.
It's like we're talking about this in real life. I'm diverging at Alphonse. Alphonse, you're breaking my immersion. Hang on. Let me keep telling you about this flashback. But yeah, no, go for it. I'm really just here to talk. Yeah, got a lot on my mind.
Are there any waiters or waitresses around, or
No,
do we
the
have like an
menus are-
Applebee's style tablet menu?
The menus are integrated into the table. Most restaurants at this point, and most, especially in cities, have adopted these.
Oh, the
Very
machines are
common.
taking our jobs.
Very common amongst the galaxy.
Dang it.
So Claire starts to like studiously scroll through all these options as if she's preparing to do open heart surgery. She's just like completely focused on this drink menu right now. Like, see, no.
Great.
It's a little too hoppy. No, I'm not really feeling an IPA.
Gray admires the surgery position and just looks over the menu and thinks, I have no idea what any of these are. I'm gonna pick a random one. He picks something that looks moderately
Make him roll
expensive.
for it. Please make him roll for it.
Oh
What
my
you
God.
get?
Yeah, because he just picks at random.
Sure. Hold on, let me see. Awesome. Amazing. This exists.
Oh, I do have dice.
All right.
That's good.
I'm gonna kind of roll it. Oh no. Oh, here's what we can do. Hold on. All right, roll me a d4.
Okay, I can do that. I got a 4.
I'm sad.
And-
I really wish you got a 2. Are you rolling? Are you getting 2 of these, or something that you think she would want?
No, I'm just getting. She knows what she wants. I'm gonna get just a random item on the menu because I have no idea what any of these are.
Okay. Well, you are. Let's see. How do I translate this to make sense? Or to translate to. You know what? It's such a standard drink that I'm gonna say it still exists. You got a Long Island iced tea. What I'm really sad is you didn't get is the adios motherfucker. That's a real drink.
All right, so Claire is going to look up. She's gonna finally look up from the drink menu. She's gonna say, "So, what's your starting potion? What do you reckon?"
I just went with the classic. You know the I don't like holding the menu close. The
You're leaning into the
Coors
table. You're
Light.
just like.
Oh.
I said it was integrated into the table. So you're like.
The Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Hang on. I didn't bring my contacts today. He just reaches his pocket, pulls out these round glasses.
Four Loco.
The Long Island iced tea.
Or the floor loco, as some people would call it.
Could I roll an insight check to see if he just picked this shit at random?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Okay.
I guess roll a
Excellent.
deception aspect to your.
All right.
All right.
Oh
bring
man.
Bring up an older copy of that.
Gray is out for drinks.
Hmm?
Gray's out for drinks.
Gray's out for drinks.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's a 14.
I mean, I rolled a 9, so yeah, I'm bullshitting you.
Oh yeah, he's full of it.
You are full of surprises. You're a total wild card, aren't you? You're just picking shit at random and seeing what it
Wild
tastes
card,
like.
baby!
yeah, definitely. I totally did this on purpose. I'm like,
Oh, I love that. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna close my eyes, I take my finger, and I'm gonna pick something random. Whatever I touch, that's what I'm ordering.
Roll a
Sure.
d20 now.
So I'm also gonna roll a d20.
I'm gonna.
Good thing.
I found out I can expand the list. So
Claire has
Oh.
an expanded palette. 5.
all right. You're getting the gnomish Dirty Martini.
Ooh, classy. All right,
yeah.
that is absolutely what Claire will order. Then she'll order a
All right.
no dirty.
Inevitably, then, but just I would say maybe less than a minute passes, and you guys, a little servo robot will come in, as he'll kind of place it down. As then there'll be a pin on your menu. You kind of it'll have like a note for like separate payments or pay now or tab.
I'm just gonna press pay now or pay tab.
All right.
I'll take care of it later.
All right.
I'm like, wait a minute.
You almost lost Claire's respect, like so.
It'll have you input essentially what you guys would kind of just use is like your payment passkey.
Okay. Yeah, I would have done that.
Yeah.
And I just put it in. Look at Claire. So yeah, push up the glasses. Realize I'm still wearing the glasses. Oh shit. Right. So first things first. I'm glad you're all right. That last mission was a bit of a doozy, huh?
Yeah, a little bit of a wee bit of a trick, one for sure. Hey, does this martini have an olive in it?
Let's see. It does.
She's going to take the olive out, throw back the entire martini glass, slam it on the table, and then pop the olive in her mouth. Eat it. She's gonna say, "Yeah, that was quite a mess for sure." Just to be clear, you're like a professional at this stuff, right? You're supposed to be really good at your job.
Yeah, no. I mean, alcohol is used in medicine a lot, so naturally I have a proficiency in it. I look at the Long Island iced tea, realize I have something to prove
I
now.
meant the mission, the one where.
Oh yeah,
everything-
I mean, right, yeah, no, yeah, yeah, no, yeah, I guess you could say that, and I chugged down the the Long Island iced teas.
Iced Mountain Dew.
Here, make a Constitution check then, since you both
All
pretty
right.
much like basically shotgun these things.
Oh, that's cocked. Oh, okay. I'm lucky so far. That's a natural 20.
Nice.
You retain
Nice.
your
Impressive.
sobriety.
I surprised myself with that one. Oh. Yeah, no.
Yeah, Claire, you just see him straight up like back this Long Island. Not something
She
you traditionally
raises an
do
eyebrow.
either, which isn't something you traditionally do with the Long Island iced
Nope.
tea, but he just like slurped
Nope.
it up.
She's gonna cock up one eyebrow and just like let him keep talking.
Yeah, no.
Well, you
I,
too, by the way, Claire, on your con check.
Wow. I also got a natural 20.
All right,
Hey!
still totally
Holy
sober.
cow. The night is young.
The night is young. Yeah, no. Well, I spent some time. I went to medical school, so why I could be called a doctor. You know, that fun little title. Funny thing about Rogian medicine is that they still believe in some of the older magics, which is why I can. Well, a little bit of the reason why I can turn into animals in a way, which is what you've probably seen. Yeah, and other than that, just the Rogian self-defense force. And,
Now, when you say you can turn into animals, and she's like absent-mindedly like prodding the drink menu screen with her finger, order another drink.
Are you going at random again?
Yeah,
All right, do a D20 again.
she's not looking at the screen at all.
I'm also just the minute I see her like selecting something else, I'm like, oh, I need to keep drinking. And I'm take one too.
All right.
That's a 2.
All right, you, Gray, are getting the Elven Margarita.
Fuck wrong with that?
Elven Margarita.
Yeah, it's actually got the reason it has the Elvish part because it actually uses a special druidic. There's a special druidic Irish or Elvish enclave that uses a kind of type of wood to almost. It's like a magical type of wood from a certain planet.
Oh, they were fermented. I see.
Creates- Yeah, it creates actually almost kind of like. It's as the cup, so it's this like extra like fancy, and it like holds in the alcohol supposedly like, it like enhances the alcoholic effect.
Yeah, it's Elven Pop.
What was your role, Dylan?
17.
Ah, yes, you got the adios, motherfucker.
Hey!
Hey, Kanpai.
Stand by.
All right. It will arrive in almost like a minute or so.
So
later.
when you say you can turn into like an animal, and which you did, very impressive by the way. I'm kind of curious. Is there like a limit on what type of animal you can turn into? Could you be like any kind of animal you've ever seen ever?
Well, within reason, I can't turn into dragons or something like that. It's really weird. I guess it's just the more and more I get better at it, the more and more creatures I can, turn into. Right now, my claim to fame would be the mountain frostwork. Personal favorite. It's a native creature from where I'm from.
Is it
So-
like cool looking or?
It's a boar with tentacles. It's what one guy has told me.
Claire has now raised her other eyebrow.
So both eyebrows are just raised.
Both eyebrows. Yep, it's just kind of like this. She's kind of doing the Dan Scanlon like blinking gif a little bit. It's like,
Oh, the drinks will
Okay.
arrive now.
okay,
How does the adios motherfucker look?
yeah. What kind of container is this thing in?
That one's in a
God.
more standard tall glass. That one's in a more standard tall glass. It's kind of bluish in color. Really kind of it looks a lot more standard than yours, which is in this like almost like just looks like a hollowed out big tree branch.
Oh. I feel kinship to the Elven Margarita. So the adios motherfucker looks completely unassuming.
A little more, yeah, despite its name.
I was hoping it was a gun like that episode of Always Sunny.
Some things are best said by the way that they affect your body rather than their look.
Yeah.
All right.
It's also
Um,
pure blue, which is not the most normal.
But yeah, that's enough about me. You've been with a tower for a while, haven't you? Testing out the frames? I can't imagine you've been doing that all your life.
Well, no, not all my life. I mean, I definitely don't want to do it all my life. No, I mean, look, here's the thing, right? And then she's gonna take a big gulp of this drink.
Oh no.
Does anything happen immediately?
Make me a con save, but now with disadvantage.
As the 30% of alcohol hits you like a train.
It's it's a stronger drink.
Damn you, disadvantage. That's a 7.
All right, you just now you're now 3 sheets to the wind.
She didn't down the whole thing, by the way. This is just one drink of it.
Oh, you just had the one drink. I thought you mentioned you were going at it.
No, yeah, it was a big gulp, but it's a single gulp.
Okay, we'll say in your hardiness though, it's still you still took
Still
a
gotta
big chunk
kick
of
to
it. You still took a decent chunk. So yes, you're starting to feel it.
The thing about working for the towers is that it really, whoo, ooh, yeah. What was I saying? The tower, right? Yep, got it.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
tower.
the tower. Yeah, I'm
Look,
saying
I
this.
want to bore you. It's a lot of it. A lot more of it is pushing pencils than you would think. And to be honest, I've got my eyes somewhere else. I just look. It's great. It's a nice paying job. I get to do a lot of things, but I've been thinking about it lately, and I don't want this to be where I'm stuck for the rest of my miserable life. I want to go do other things. I don't want to be stuck on this planet even. I want to go explore more. I want to do more things that I want to do. I know it all sounds lucrative, but trust me, working for the tower, it's not all it's cracked up to be. Sometimes it can be really, really boring. And she takes another gulp.
Right. Yeah.
Now it's really
I
sticking
can-
in there.
I can. I'm starting to see that as I'm chugging down the Elven Margarita. Because I've seen that she had good reaction to when I chugged down the first drink, so I'll chug down the second drink.
All right, make your con save with disadvantage.
Oh shit. All right, that's a 12.
'Cause now I heard you say you were chugging it down, so now it's
Yeah.
different.
That's a 15 though.
All right, you're feeling tipsy, but you're not. You're still more conscious of everything. You're not really out of it yet in any way.
Oof. That's
Like give it
That's-
like this is that type of situation where it's like give it about a half hour and you'd still drive home.
I think that's they put a little bit of good berry in this. That's really good. Wow.
What is? I'm sorry. What? What is a good berry? I'm fine. What is a good berry? Because I've had multiple people go on and on about these good berry things, and nobody ever bothers to actually tell me what that is. I'm so confused.
Berry, home of
It's-
good berry. Can I take your order?
Is it
Uh,
like a Nickelodeon thing? I don't understand it at all. It doesn't make any sense to me. What makes it good? I don't.
Well, if I remember correctly, I particularly don't know it. Well, I can remember how the cast spell. It was one of the basic ones they could teach. It's just a tiny little berry. Really, it's not the greatest, but it fills you up. It's what we had to use during our field exercises in the self-defense force. It's not Gooseberries, the company that grew so large and grew monopoly that it owned the planet and was found to be fraudulent in its practices, and had the whole planet bankrupt. Very strange events that totally happened. Marshall.
It's bankrupt as far as you know.
Corporations are weird. But yeah, no, that's
Amen to that.
yeah.
Slammed your drink down on the table.
yeah. I lightly tap
And
my
then she
drink on the
takes it
table.
up with a big gulp of it. Sets it down.
I'm gonna order another drink randomly. But yeah, I do have an ulterior motive to bring you here, Claire. If I have to be,
Claire rests her chin on her hands and kind of looks at him. All right, out with it. What's the prognosis?
so funny.
Lead.
By the way, Marshall, 16 for the random drink roll.
Oh yes. All right, give it a minute. Continue your conversation.
Yes. Well, if I have to be blunt, and this might disappoint you a little bit, but reality, I just.
You make my pee hard.
Into the big peepee.
I just.
Not getting out of this
Yes.
one.
Yeah.
I just wanted to talk. Really, It's nothing fun. It's
Yeah, with his fedora
Well,
and
you-
everything.
Yeah, you can notice that I'm not completely whole here as I hold up my mechanical right hand. There's a reason to that. I didn't leave the self-defense force in a great manner. After this little incident, I not only lost this arm, I lost a few good people. So it kind of left me in a bad place. And when the tower came a knocking, I guess it was too good to be true. Get a new arm, be able to practice medicine again.
And by the way, your Rastahara Mama has arrived.
Rastahara Mama.
Yes, a classic drink from the planet Rost.
Oh my god.
Spicy.
Actually, it's a little bit of sour mix to it, but it's generally a pretty smooth drink.
Okay. But yeah, I like.
Very
Take it.
rubbery.
Oh, I take it in a hand. I don't drink. I'm just holding it. But yeah, no. When you were taking it, just I didn't think it was gonna affect me as much as it did. But I just kept thinking back about those times, and I was very adamant about going back, and it just, I don't know. It's reminding me too much of past events. So me asking you to drinks is really just me making sure you're okay and making sure that there's nothing to worry about, that I don't have to think back about all that. Yeah, no, I know. Very disappointing. It's very lackluster.
Claire is going to hold her hand up, and she's going to put an index finger up to Gray's mouth and like push him. Not quite like that.
You're pretty lost at this point, so.
And then it's a little wavery.
You may not wish
And
it to
then
be like that.
She's gonna push the rest of her drink over to him.
I'm gonna look at the Rastahara Mama.
That you ordered.
Put it down. I haven't even started drinking it. I put it down. I grab the rest of her drink and down it.
There's not much left.
All right, I down it
You
regardless.
pretty much got the
There's
backwash.
Oh,
Oh, just
I
one.
can't. I can't tell that. Oh my god, an indirect kiss. I down the rest of it, and then I down the Rastahara Mama.
Oh boy.
Let's do this. Do I get like triple disadvantage now?
No, but your DC is really low. Or really
Okay.
high. I shouldn't say it. Sorry, it's really high.
Oh, all right. First roll is 17. Let's see what the disadvantage gives me. Oh my god. Gray's drinking like a champ.
What was your low roll? Or what was your other roll? So was your low roll?
17.
Ah, amazing.
I rolled 217, so that's a dirty 20.
Amazing. Yeah, no, that one you take, just like nothing.
Yeah.
You're holding it in there. You're still at the same level you were, but you're very recoverable still.
Ah. Thanks, Claire. That drink was kind of off, wasn't it? Whoa.
I'm glad you feel the same way, cause I'm certain.
Oh man, we've been here for like what, 10 minutes?
That was a very strong drink, and I don't know if it was a strong drink. It was a strong drink. That I know of.
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
like pounds a tail. But you're gonna be fine, man. You're gonna be okay. I'm not to say you shouldn't worry about anything like this. It's okay to be upset about this stuff, but like, it doesn't define you, if that makes any sense. You and me, we're not defined by all the bullshit that's happened in our past jobs and lives, you know? We're like this glass. It's empty now, right? And she's like attempting to pick the glass up and kind of like pawing it like she's a cat. Like, you and I, we're like this glass. It used to be full of whatever the hell we just drank. That was clearly not a good thing to do.
yeah.
But now
yeah.
it's empty. It's not beholden. That's a big word. It's not.
I'm
There's
proud
no
of you.
longer
Oh my
that
God.
drink in it. It's
Yeah.
different. It doesn't have to be just tied to that one drink.
Oh my god, yeah, you're
and,
right.
and you don't either. You know, you and me, we can go do other things. I want to go to space someday.
Oh.
I want my own ship, and I want to fly around in space and really be like a gunslinger out in space collecting bounties. That'd be so cool. And you probably want to like be a doctor in a slightly different location, and you can do that, man.
Yeah.
You can totally do that.
You know what? I'll be your ship doctor. Yeah.
I love Franny trying to pretend like
Like I'm
it's
drunk, that I've never
yeah.
been drunk ever in my life.
He's only seen people.
So
Really, his experience in people being drunk is they yell a lot.
I'm pulling from a very specific experience.
yeah, no,
He's also not. His character is not drunk.
he is a little tipsy, and everything's making a lot more sense to him now. Yeah, no, you're right. Your analogy is completely backwards, but you're right.
Yeah.
I understand completely. Claire, you deserve that spaceship. You deserve to go out and be among the stars and do whatever the hell you want. I deserve to be a doctor, an actual doctor, practice medicine, save people's lives. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
We deserve to go on a date, a real one, right now. Wait a minute.
That's what I'm talking about. You gotta be more confident. You deserve everything. You deserve the world. I am here for you. I am here for you. All right. It's you and me. We're gonna take on the world. Okay.
Yeah. Claire.
Being here with you. This is nice. And she like puts her hand on his hand.
Mm-hmm. Gray, you feel Gray be very cold because that's naturally his Rogian philosophy. So he's the epitome of cold doctor hand.
You get a text message, Claire.
Just a sec. Phone's blowing up. Let me
yeah,
just get
yeah.
that.
Go for it. I pick it.
Yep, I can hear it.
She's
Oh, it's
asking how
vibrating.
it's
Hold on.
going.
Let me attempt to. I gotta swipe up. They changed it in the.
It's fine. I'm just gonna get another drink and I select another one at
Hold
random.
on. Okay, so Claire's gonna read the text. Oh no, you did. Oh, sweetie, no. No, you gotta clean. She starts typing. No, honey, you gotta use the larger mousetrap. Yep, the larger mousetrap. And
Giant rats will work at you.
giant. Love you too. Okay, and send.
What was that shit?
I can't. The nerve. I can't believe this. So, Sarah, right? She is at home, and apparently there are these giant rats just hanging out, and they ate up 3 of her tax sheets. Just ate them up entirely, and so she doesn't know what type of traps to use. And I was telling her before, if you ever need to use traps, because we get rats all the time in our apartment, it's dingy, it's horrible. And I always tell her, Sarah, you gotta use the larger traps that are up above the left-hand cabinet. Well, she texted me just now, and she says that she went to check on those larger traps in the cabinet, and she just found another rat there. There's just another rat just sitting there. Where the
that's
traps
kind of
would have
funny.
been.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
god, she is a gem. Oh, I'm gonna have to get that poor girl something special when I get back. She's probably gonna be so freaked out. What a sweet. Can you believe her? Honestly, it's like I've told you before. She is just, she's great, but sometimes she can just be the silliest thing. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely. I have no idea what you're saying, actually. What are you saying?
Who are you talking about?
Sarah, I'm talking about Sarah. My girlfriend, Sarah. She, she's got the fear of the rats, and she's like,
Womp 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 womp.
Bold of you all to assume I was going romantic
I've totally told you about this.
No,
My girlfriend Sarah, she's an accountant.
Okay.
She works outside of the tower, but
That's
we
so-
met because she had to do some deductible filing for
Right,
one of the
yeah.
tower's representatives. I've totally told you about this. I remember.
Claire, this is the first time I ever heard anything about your personal life.
No.
in the
We
time
were
we
in the
worked together.
entertainment district. I told you about Sarah and how
Were
we started
we?
dating.
I swear. You had blue skin.
And you know, and we were never in the entertainment district.
No, you weren't. That's a 10, by the way, and the random drink.
Well, don't worry, we won't worry about it. As we come to this realization, we'll slightly unflashback ourselves here for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Once I can be on the right windows.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
All right. As one severe hangover later, we're back on the beach. As you guys are ready to
he hasn't
begin
had
the
a
volleyball
hangover,
match.
and then suddenly he has one.
It's why
Memory
Gray
came
was...
The memory came back.
It's like, oh, wow. Did I gain a friend last night?
It was a few nights ago.
No. Well, have I been hungover this entire time?
No. I
What
would
did we
say
drink at the end of
There
it?
was a hangover, and then there were days had passed, and then you had this. It's still one hangover later.
Okay.
I'm hanging out later.
Doesn't
Well,
remain-
during that time, Gray would have still asked Claire for drinks just as work buddies at that point.
At that point.
Yeah.
Not
Which was where he was going for
really.
initially.
Yes,
because you guys automatically
absolutely.
thought he wanted something romantic.
Yeah, absolutely.
'Cause he did.
No, he didn't.
You.
Uh-huh.
Welcome back to subverting expectations.
Yep.
Both
He just
of
needs someone to talk to.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. No, you
You're
have every
getting
right
ready
to believe me
play
or not believe me.
volleyball.
All right.
Great
Why do you think-
volleyball.
Why do you think Gray now has been like very awkward when they're like, you and Claire, huh? They're like, no, of course not. What? Because if he speaks anymore, he's gonna reveal too much.
No, it's okay. She told us at the marketplace.
Cue another flashback. Like,
So, Avant,
It's
I haven't
Avant-
told you
it's
about me.
Avant at the marketplace. That's why I thought it was blue.
oh
Claire
yeah,
just
well, I
walks-
got a girlfriend. Okay, see ya. And then like,
Re-flashback.
wow, what a fun time.
All right. So yes,
Our volleyball.
who's playing? So we've got the match beginning. So we're gonna do
Game set.
a team-based initiative.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. I need my
Yeah.
dice.
You ready to win, Bennett?
Oh, yeah.
Avant.
Oh,
You
crush
got this.
it. Dirt.
All right.
Yes. Playing with the
Oh my
boys.
gosh. Claire chimes, put him in the ground.
Hope you guys have some decent athletics or acrobatic skills.
Joke's on you, I have neither.
I
Good.
have one.
Joke's on you, I'm a
Good.
robot.
Well, who shall begin serving?
I rolled a 5.
I vote for pancake.
Well, don't worry. The
We have
initiative,
like a
Oh, wait.
the
referee.
initiative part isn't based on the roll, though.
Yeah.
It'll be between you, the two teams, to decide who goes first.
I'll serve because I'm strong.
Okay, but are you still gonna? Are you taking first then? Is that your vote?
I don't know.
First.
Yeah,
point?
let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. The two Vect boys take first place.
Just
take
some
first
good
place,
old
take first
boys.
serve. All right. Make an athletics roll, Edom.
24.
Yes.
All right, you will make it to the other side. Now you can make a dexterity save either. I guess either Avant or Gray.
Not it.
What was your roll? Sorry, it muted you there.
It's in deck save, right?
Yeah, deck save.
Um,
It keeps cutting out as you're about to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Gray
just
pulls
for some reason,
out
it's not,
sub
like,
and
picking
takes a
up.
bite out of it.
Hold up fingers.
That's it, yeah.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh.
Reset
Do it by
your
fingers.
23. Okay, reset your because
Okay.
you unplugged it. Reset your microphone input.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, because you unplugged your microphone.
There we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say
can
because you
hear
unplugged the microphone, I was
Whoa.
saying the microphone input could be screwed up. All right, 23. So it's good enough that you'll actually be able to pop it back. So now both QR or Enum, you can make a deck save in order to pick it up.
QR, it's all on you.
Kiara is going to run over to majestically spike it back.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How majestic.
Yeah. That is gonna be, let's see, deck save. That is gonna be a 5.
Woo!
Yeah.
It will. Yeah, no. It will. He'll try to get there. He just like won't reach it at all, and it'll just flop to the ground.
I'm doing my best.
God damn it, QR.
As
So is that our point then?
yep, Cross will. You'll see Dr. Cross kind of put up a little like a score tablet and just like, all right, that's one for Gray and Avant.
As the
Rock.
kids once said, lol, you two suck at volleyball.
Oh, now it's on.
QR. I hate
QR's
him, but I hate him even
on me.
more.
Can anybody potentially refresh my memory of I believe it is the team that got scored on serves.
I don't
Wait,
know.
what?
I have no idea. I don't know
I
anything
believe
about
that to be
volleyball.
the case, and that is what we will go with. So, Edom, are you wishing to serve again?
Sure.
All right. Make an athletics roll.
Another 24.
All right.
Oh man.
Either Gray or Avant.
All right. It's my time to roll terribly. Let's do this. Yes. 7. Let's go.
It is too low, as he will ace you with the pow, just right down,
You know, just like
right towards
just
the
like
back
a
corner.
barbaric yell.
I'm laying in the sand for a little bit.
QR does the Will Smith hands over to Enum.
All right, that is 1 point to QR and Ina. All right. Well, either Gray or Avant, it is your turn to serve.
I feel
I
like
get-
we're not great for this.
no, but we'll try.
Serving-
We'll try our
Serving is
damnedest.
generally okay.
Catch these hands.
The room of failure is a little higher.
Oh man, I like to imagine that when QR's like, "Oh, now it's on," it went red.
Switching to combat mode.
Switching to
Make
instant
a-
kill mode.
Make a perception check.
What? No. Alright. I'll serve.
Athletics roll.
Do a 17 with a perception check to see QR goes instant kill mode.
I got a 12 on serving.
He's not in a kill mode, but you do make it over the net there, Avant. As now, Enum and QR, you can actually, now that it's low enough, you have the option to either use your essentially either the athletics or acrobatics skills as an option for your ability to regain the ball.
This time I'll use all of my heart, and he's gonna run forward, and QR's gonna try to return it. Yeah, let's attempt it with athletics and see. That is way better. That is going to be. That is going to be 23.
All right, you'll get it nice enough that it'll pop up and over the net. You don't even need to worry about the up and spike. You could potentially choose to try to set up a spike if you want. By the way,
I am
but
choosing to
that'll
do
take
so.
That'll take a specific. Okay, so
Combination
you attempt to bring
finish.
it back. So you will have to use an acrobatics check.
Me?
Yes, if you are wishing
Okay.
to set up a spike.
It's all good. Oh, thank God. That's a 19.
All right, it will be effective enough. You are able to set up the spike. Avant, you may use your reaction to use an athletics check in order to spike the ball.
Athletics.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Here we go.
Well, spike is a very strength-based move, so you've got a lot.
Be 17 total.
It will be enough. You'll get a hard spike, a solid spike towards you guys. So Enum and QR, you must make a dex save in order to get the ball.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Hey! No way.
Enum was first on it, so we'll get the gunslinger. Just pops the ball in. All right, so now you guys also have to make a dex save to get the ball back. You cannot set this up for a spike.
I
Right.
got this one. I got it.
I think we both do it, right?
I'll do it.
Nope, only one of you.
All right, go
I got
for
it.
it.
I got it.
Only
I got
one of you
21
can hit the
total.
ball.
It's 21 total with my dex.
What is your
Yeah.
total with that nat 20, Enum?
With Dex?
It was, yeah,
Just
because
a
you had to
20.
do a dex save, so
Yeah, it was
it's
just 20 then.
So it'll be enough to save the ball. However, inadvertently pick it up. So, Gray, you will have to hit the ball over with either an acrobatics or an athletics roll.
Let's
So I had
do
to do
it.
a dive and just kind of popped it up.
Yeah, you do
If
like
you-
the epic save, but it just pops it in the air. It doesn't bring it over.
Let's do
I do
athletic-
take a quick second to roll around in the sand while I'm down there.
Well, you can't it, so you have the time.
Acrobatics.
Ah,
Shit, that's a 7.
All right, it
Oy.
will fly into the air. Greg tries to go for it, whiffs, and it falls to the ground.
Shit.
An incredible
Can
volley.
I put
But the
Can
points
I-
go to QR and Edom.
Can I put my natural 20 towards me and Enum doing a perfectly calibrated slow motion high five? a la
Yeah.
Top Gun?
Yes.
Yes.
Scenario, yes.
I love prolonged eye contact.
Jump up in the air.
Yeah, it's like the slow motion air high five. Like you guys are
Yep,
seeing it
exactly.
in slow motion. It's really weird.
In the background, Gray's just face first in the sand.
Ah! All right. Well, Gray, Avant, either one of you can take the serve.
I need to redeem myself.
All right, athletics roll.
I'd say so.
11.
11. That will get it over the net. So now, QR or Arvant, you can make an athletics or acrobatics.
Cure or Avant?
Or Enum, sorry.
Oh, yeah, I'll spike that fucker. I'm like, come here.
You look over and I'm about to
QR
join
or
our
Enum,
team.
you can you may make an athletics or acrobatics check to get the ball back.
You
The
do it.
minute I serve, I see everybody else on the opposite
You.
side.
I rolled a 12.
It is enough.
Hell yeah.
It isn't, but it's not enough to get the ball over. So QR, you are able to use a dex save, athletics, or acrobatics check to get the ball over.
This is the high octane action everybody came here for. Volleyball, let's go.
Yeah.
Volleyball.
All right. I will use the deck save.
All right.
It's gonna be 19 total.
All right, you will get it over. It'll start heading towards you guys. on the other side. It is fast enough, though, that it requires a deck save.
Avant, go.
Yeah.
Like a Pokemon trainer.
Go, Epic
the-
Birdman.
Go, bird person. Trademarked.
Getting ready.
Fly like an eagle.
The roll will come eventually.
Can you not hear me again?
No, I did not. Sorry.
20 total.
20 total will succeed. Alright.
We assume he caught.
The
it, so we do
differential,
it this
though,
way
is is close enough. That okay, this is like too calm in music. I wasn't really noticing it until now, but it's like too calm.
then.
But I didn't want like
We're here fighting.
I didn't want intense combat.
But we did.
Highway
You guys. So
to
it is not enough though to get it over. So Gray, though, you're in the position of using a deck save, athletics or acrobatics to get it over.
Let's do this. You said deck save?
It could be any of the three that like options.
Well, two of them are exactly the same. That's a 10.
All right, it is just enough to get it over the net. Because once it's volleyed up, the DC is pretty low. All right, it's heading over. QR Enum, you can use your athletics or acrobatics to get the ball over, or try to
QR,
save the
all
ball.
on you.
QR is going to attempt to use Pancake as a footing. He's gonna hop on Pancake and like jump off of him to then like super spike it back over.
All right, he's gonna try to catch it as it's coming in. Let's see how this goes. We'll say for this because you're hopping off. You're
Yeah,
hopping
this is a
off
lot.
Yeah, there's
a lot going on.
a bit of acrobatics to it, if you will.
Okay. Okay, no, come on. That is no, come on.
It's not a nat one, is it?
No, it's not.
Damn.
This is absurd. This is what, my third, fourth tonight? Natural 20?
Oh my god.
Damn.
So I know what total does it make it?
So the total will be 22. But
Okay.
why am I getting all these nat 20s
Yeah.
during a volleyball game
During a
and not like in a
volleyball.
football battle?
Because that is what the D&D gods permit. They will give you the good rolls when they don't matter.
Gary Gygax is somewhere in limbo just laughing his ass off.
All right, but you will absolutely make it over not only hit it back, but over the net. It will require a deck save from either Gray or Avant.
Is this a reaction or a regular turn?
And this is now technically into your turn.
Okay.
The only thing that is inherently, it doesn't work like normal combat. I use your reaction as the way to either spike a ball or assist or help from your team's a failed attempt to get it over the net.
Okay. Avant, I believe in you.
Two, and I raise you a 7.
So this is the total. It will just go right to the ground. All right, here. I guess this is potentially one thing I could. Nah, because it would be too much. I feel like it'd be going too complicated at this point. So it's gonna hit the ground. And that's another solid point for QR and Enum. That is, you'll see Dr. Cross holding up for the side that seems to come out of nowhere.
That's
As
it.
it should.
3-1.
I dust myself
That's
off.
correct.
I do
But
it.
this is just my
Kamen
personal
Rider
thought.
pose.
Isn't an extra robot?
They are.
Correct.
That's it. This is game personal.
We will allow
Stop
another
it.
robot on your
Let the
team,
anime.
and she'll bring up a turret for your side.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm also gonna be
Playing
like,
with fire.
it's time to practice medicine as I use an
Guns
evolutionary die. As I use an evolutionary die on myself,
Ooh, what you gonna
Hey.
use it on?
on my dex.
Hey, all right.
his rock hard ass.
All right, who's serving?
I'll serve.
Newfound powers.
It only increases by 3. My deck scores is 17. Alright, here we go, boys.
And the
Damn.
serve is athletics.
one.
The serve is always athletics.
It does. Okay, that's a 6.
Ooh.
After all that grandstanding.
I invested in the
You push up
wrong.
your-
This
you
is
push
why
up
you
your
don't
glasses
juice,
like
kids.
a cool anime
It
guy.
never gets you anywhere. Juicing only gets you so far, and then it's just downhill.
I serve, hit net, and then just look it off on.
I'm double checking something.
With-
Really dumb.
With pity.
It
Okay,
looks like
no,
some sort of
it is.
gray cloud is hanging over their parade.
do-
right,
no, it's-
QR?
Ooh, and my
I understand.
My luck roll
You're making a
fails
joke
on your-
about the fact that his name is Gray, and the fact that some clouds
Actually, I'll
are
do that if
also
you ever hit
gray
a 10.
when
So
they
this one just
produce
falls back.
condensation.
You fail to
Which is
serve.
also
That
an
is
allegory
quite
Four points
for
to
the
humorous.
QR
fact
and Needham.
that their team sucks. Sorry.
Serve again.
I'm gonna take the ball angrily away from Gray.
All right.
I allow this to happen.
Athletics.
QR
Serve
is
the
now
ball.
doing the Reggie dance where he's like tapping his finger on his wrist.
18 total.
We will make it over. All right. Enum or QR. Make an athletics or athletics check. Get the
I got
ball.
it this time. 12.
Is that total?
Yeah.
All right. It will not be enough as you will miss.
I
You
pick
talked
up
a
the
lot of
ball.
smack.
I pick
Suddenly
up
now
the
the
ball.
score is 2 and 4.
And I look at the scoreboard, and then I look back at the ball, and then can I rage?
Yes.
Oh no.
Did you say yes?
Yes.
Okay.
We
All
got a
right, I'd
reckless
like
attack
to
the
rage.
volleyball.
No, I like sprint back as angrily and as fast as I can to the corner, and then just like serve as hard as I can.
All right. Still athletics.
That's a 22.
All right. Yeah, he could. The anger seats as he just pounds the ball to you guys. You have to make a deck save to get this ball back.
Oh man.
Want this one?
Fuck it. What else can we lose now? It was so close to a 17. It's a 3. Oh no, not 3, not 3. 13. 13. I missed it.
What?
Ooh. Still not enough to make it, as it will slam into the sand. It almost doesn't even bounce. It just goes. So you seem to just kind of miss it.
Very not great now.
Just like lets out like a
Ooh,
guttural
another
roar.
solid ace for the Vect.
And Enum goes and like grabs QR and just like lip shaking him around.
We have reached match point.
Oh
I'm gonna
no.
take the ball and I'm gonna shove it down the turret of the gun and just fire it at him. Oh, sir!
You can use it as you can hit it, or you can use it as a platform. You're not gonna fire it. That would actually be
Shove
cheating.
the ball into it.
Avant. No.
I'm just kneeling next to it. Fire for effect. Fire for effect.
Just circle
Fire
the
for
ball.
effect.
Before I do,
You guys could
since
still
everyone
win,
else
come
is
on.
doing it, bless
Oh my god.
me and Gray and fuck it, we'll do it on Dr. Cross too.
And the turret.
But I don't think it will affect him.
It depends. Is it affect
Yeah,
constructs?
ball down at my feet. There. Directly into it. guide my way and my actions and see me through with the greatest of passions. Then immediately pick it up and spike it.
All right. Slam it. Athletics.
Dice way too hard.
Trying to
Point
spike your
back towards
dice.
me. Yeah. 20. So
Nat 20?
yeah.
What's your total? Just so I know.
That plus the blessed. Give me a sec.
What was
You
it again?
got
Sorry.
this.
What total? 27. All right. Make a deck save. Vect foe.
I have an ability called Danger Sense where I have advantage on dex saves against like attacks that I can see when I'm not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. Would that count here?
You've given me the wording, so yes. You
All right.
have advantage.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ooh, good, because I rolled a 2 there. And then a nat 20!
Hey!
Fuck.
What is the total? What a total does it make?
20.
All right.
20.
That's
Well,
my
it'll
boy.
be enough to get it over. However, this will be enough that it will still just require, because of the way that how strong it was from Avant, going from Enum, it dilutes it enough so that it is still just a athletics or an acrobatics check from Gray or Avant.
Okay.
You don't get the trifecta save, but you get the skill save.
That's fair. Avant, I won't disappoint you. I've been blessed.
Papa bless. That could be good or bad, really.
At 23.
All right, it's enough. It'll make it over the net. Now, Enum and QR, it is just a athletics or acrobatics check to get the ball, hit the ball, save it.
Alright, QR, it's up to you.
Yep. That is gonna be a 13.
It is not enough.
Yes!
The hit was too strong. It falls to the ground. Still match point, but 3-5.
Enum goes into frenzy now. His eyes glaze over. Foaming oil coming out at the mouth.
Foaming oil.
All right, Frother.
Alright, athletics?
Yes.
23.
Oh, it's a
Oh.
hard hit serve comes from Enum. Avantun Gray.
You mean Avant?
This is a deck save.
And on that. Oh, that's plus. And does bless affect saving throws?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, yeah, attack or saving throw.
Hey,
Oh.
All right.
18 plus that is 23 plus this. A 5.
25. You will hit it back over even.
Fuck.
It will be with such ferocity that it will only require an athletics or acrobatics check. So not such ferocity that it exclusively demands the dex save. Just the athletics or acrobatics.
Crap.
I've leaned very far back now.
You have. I was like, you got really quiet. Oh.
Yeah, and then I pulled the mic forward, so it's fine.
Wait, so you said dex save?
No. Athletics
Oh, no,
or
no.
acrobatics. When the DCs are close enough, even if they're above 20, then they won't be
Yeah.
so overkill.
That's an 18.
Alright. But the DCs go down as a result, so.
Yeah.
So it's good. You make it over. Actually, no. No, that one just pops up. So then, QR,
QR.
you have to make an athletics or acrobatics check. But luckily, since this has been popped up by your ally, the DC is much lower.
15.
Much lower. Low enough that you will get it over.
Yes.
Gray and Avant, you will
Alright.
require an athletics or acrobatics check.
We gotta prep it for Avant. I got you, buddy.
Okay.
That's a
Pop up.
natural 20.
All right. Well, and it was for a setup. So
Yes.
it'll allow you to get, but with the nat 20, it will allow Avant to make this. If you're just going for a pure spike, it's athletics and it's with advantage.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yes. I like to imagine Marshall's just sitting at a table in some cafe, writing out the rules for D&D volleyball.
I did
Yeah.
not. I am definitely making this all up on the fly and just using DC math in my head.
15 total since it doesn't get the. Yeah.
What was it total? Sorry.
Oh.
I heard something teen.
What?
17.
Their
Oh.
7 was upside down. Hey. Hey now. All right. It is enough to get the spike. But it is not, or actually, will it be hard enough? We'll say yes. It is hard enough that it will require a deck save from Enum or QR.
I'll do it because I got advantage.
Do it. Do it, Eamon.
That's a 16 and a 15.
Total?
Yeah.
All right. It will be enough to pop the ball up. QR, you've got to go for the spike again.
It's so weird that this
Or
is
the-
the most
or
action
just to
we've
get it
ever
over.
had.
I know.
It is a spike or just throw over it. If you make it a spike, it has to be athletics. If you're just getting it over, you can use athletics or acrobatics.
They would both be the same modifier for me, so I'm gonna go for the spike.
Sure.
That is gonna be 14.
It'll be enough to get it over, but it's not terribly strong for the returners, as they are able to use it with both just a athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
Not
Well, do you
weak
want to take
enough
this? or
to
you want me
allow
to
the
take it?
trifecta, but not strong enough to
All right.
exclusively allot the save.
Yes, 21.
Fuck.
He makes
Feel
it
my
back over.
vengeance.
He catches it over the net and sends it back with such ferocity it requires another dexterity saving throw.
That's right. I'm using my
All
metal
right,
hand.
here we go.
That's
That's
right.
a 20 and 24.
Let's strike it back. It'll be just enough to get it over, but not with much ferocity. So Gray and Avant, you are able to hit it back with any one of the trifecta saves, either the dex save, the athletics check, or the acrobatics check.
Can I jump off the turret and spike it over myself?
You may, but that would definitely require an athletics or acrobatics.
I was hoping you'd say that.
It's the
Becomes a total of.
Got really quiet.
Damn it.
He's doing
he
math.
was rolling.
Oh, 19.
19.
Yes. You put it in the messenger, so you can't see it.
That would make sense.
For some reason,
Right.
my mic's not working as well as it used to, so I don't
Oh,
know.
man.
It's like Celeste yesterday. I think it's weirdly not picking up. It must have a noise canceling thing turned on. Because sometimes if it has a noise canceling effect turned on, it'll just because then it'll just turn off noises. So then, and a lot of those mics have that. So then it'll just not give sound until it gets a strong enough signal. And since it's usually by your face, as demonstrated by you now, it usually doesn't have that problem.
Works though.
Yeah. It'll be fine next to you. Like that. It's fine. So, is enough? You hit it. Since you were kind of more going for the bigger spike, it is able to get over, but it doesn't have enough strength to kind of beat it in terms of pure speed. So it will get it for just the normal acrobatics and athletics check from the other side.
All right, let's do it.
Not you. Enum and
All right,
QR.
let's do it.
Avant
I'm
is on
yelling
your
at
team.
them. I know, I'm yelling at them.
It's
All right, let's do it. I'm currently
It's
hyped
They're
up in
still on
evolutionary
match
dice.
point.
This
However,
time
you
I will
could
do
you
the
could get
setting.
out of you could take them out of match point by getting a point here, Gray and Avant.
All right.
Will
This
it-
time I will do the setting, and I'm going to say to Enum, Enum, I believe in you because I know that you believe in me.
Oh
And I'm
no.
going to run forward, and I'm gonna set it for
I was
him.
gonna say, I
Oh,
swear,
no.
if we go to
Immediately.
Magan, I swear to God.
The rage drains out of Enum's eyes and get replaced with big watery anime eyes.
No, the rage is gone.
Sparkling tears.
The rage is gone. He loses his benefit.
No, I'm joking though. No, that the deck save throw was not a rage thing.
Well, it's alright. No, danger sense is different. But it's the setup first. So, acrobatics or athletics, QR for the setup.
Yep. I just rolled. That was another 14.
I think that will. Yeah, nope. That will just narrowly miss.
Yes.
As the ball will land just a little short.
After he said all that, I'm like,
you'll-
oh no, he's
you'll
gonna
hit it,
miss.
but it
his
goes into
feet.
the net. So it makes it 4-5. No more match point.
Would
I-
Tori walk like an Egyptian dance?
I imagine Enum's eyes go from rage to watery anime eyes to rage again.
The fire comes back.
They go to focused as he he just like puts his hand on QR's shoulder, like very forcefully, mind you, and say, "Let's
In the
win."
metal.
Let's win this. All right, serve it.
All right. 17.
All right, isn't enough to get it over, and it is strong enough though to only elicit the athletics and acrobatics check. So there's a benefit to hitting it more in the middle and not the strongest, because some people have a higher benefit with it as a save.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
No, that's
So sometimes keeping it in the middle of the realm is a little better.
We'll tell our dice that we can't control it.
I know.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's what's the thing is your guys aren't skilled volleyball players either, so you're not always gonna hit it the right way every time. So see how
So I feel
see how
it's
good it
mostly-
matches. See how
Yeah.
that
Enum
works?
with his strength
amazing.
versus Avon and his dex. And
By the way,
Gray and
somebody
Q
make a
are
roll.
just there.
Somebody make your athletics or acrobatics roll.
I'm making an athletics roll.
Do your roll. Save us.
Dex.
If it's athletics or acrobatics.
Have to be the same thing, which is 19 total.
All right, it is enough to get the ball back over.
Tasha gets back and then I'm gonna corner her.
Enum and QR, it is just an athletics or acrobatics check to get it back over. Or at least to even just save it.
Take a QR.
All right, this is my chance to right my wrongs.
Yeah, redeem yourself.
Save it.
Or I
Do
redeem your ass
Anything
at
for
the
you,
local
senpai. I mean, Enum.
dollar store for
Oops.
$4.99.
The oops isn't a good sign.
Oops, all ones.
Oh, what's up?
I won't
But I
fail
miss-
you, Enum-kun.
Oh, that was the oops. Okay, I understand.
Shut the fuck up, weeb.
He knows. All right.
It's
What is your
impressive he's still
roll?
coherent through that rage.
That is your roll, the QR.
Damn it. That's not great. That's like okay. It's like a 13.
It is not enough. The scores are tied at 5.
Oh man, double match point.
We're gonna be here all night.
Yes, we are. Go again.
Ah!
It is not double match point. You have to win by 2.
Serve
Oh,
23.
All right.
hey, what
It's
did
a
I get-
strong
what did I get
serve
to serve?
because you scored points on them.
Oh,
It's 5-5.
that makes sense.
Go.
Okay.
But now you must hit it back.
I
It's a
will.
strong hit. It's strong enough. In fact, it requires a deck save.
Done.
That's great. That's an 18.
All right. It is
What?
enough to pop it up,
Oh, thank God.
but Avant, you must hit it over with an athletics or acrobatics check.
I just look at Avant. With the
Yeah, my sheet. I should just know the number.
at this point, right?
Especially if they're the same.
Easy number too. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time.
Sorry, what was the total?
21.
All right, it'll make it over. It'll be a strong hit. It'll require a dex save, Mr. Danger Sense.
Alright, I got this.
Or QR, preferably QR.
16.
Ooh. Well, since there's just 21 is just enough to pop it up. QR, hit it over.
It's up to you, Aniki!
Athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics, and then it's gonna be a 19.
Or athletics, whichever was preferable. But
They
19.
both would be 19.
Can you hear me better like this? Is this better?
Yeah, a little better. I think it's the mic is trying to do some noise canceling stuff.
Bennett.
Yeah, I
but,
was switching out my mics, so this should be better.
Bennett's a
Alright.
college friend.
but
He's great. Really cool.
You're in college?
Dex,
Yeah.
or actually for, no, it's under 20.
What
So,
college did you go to?
19.
yeah, so it is just enough to have athletics or acrobatics check from either of you. Avant or Gray.
Alright,
Great, quick, do an athletics check.
I should
It's
just
you.
like get some PNG of a volleyball and be putting it like between the two sides since you guys are split. in the
bouncing it
overlay.
around the screen.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
are-
yeah.
You're on the
Alright.
right sides of the overlay.
I'm about to roll. Avant, pray for me.
Oh boy.
And then pray harder. 18.
Did you use
Ah,
bless?
yes.
It's a no. Never mind. It's a check.
It's
Yeah,
check,
never
yeah.
mind.
For it being close enough, it will make it back over the net. An
Yes.
athletics or acrobatics check from either QR or Enum.
That's a 24.
It's
Chet.
he rockets it over. He catches it as it's coming in. Make a dex save, either Avant or Gray.
On it.
God, we've done so many rolls and no nat ones. I'm really sad.
Oh, yeah.
I'm disappointed in my
What's
days
coming?
ruined.
That plus
Good.
Disappointment is
Right.
immeasurable.
Yep.
plus
Yes,
second
yes.
Yeah, dex
Go for it,
save.
man.
20.
Hey.
It'll be enough to make it back over. Was it nat 20 or just 20 total? Actually, hold on.
It was the roll was 16
Okay, it's a total.
plus bless.
Then, in that scenario, it actually pops up. And for some reason, I assumed it was a nat 20. Pops up in the air. So, great.
Okay.
You must knock it over.
Alright. I can definitely try to attempt to do so. It's a 15.
All right, it is enough to make it over. You have to roll higher
Oh
than a
my God.
10 when it's set up for you.
Okay.
All right. Athletics or acrobatics check from Enum or QR.
So how'd your D&D session go? Oh, it was great. We played volleyball.
Nakama.
Yes.
My
And what else did we do?
Nakama.
No, that was it.
Enum senpai.
You are.
Oh,
You are my Nakama.
Back to you two hating each other. That was great.
No, I'm down with this
Volleyball.
high Q. I'm down with this high
Yeah.
Q-esque volleyball relationship
So
between
am I.
Enum and QR.
I believe in the heart of the ball.
QR just looks over at
Do
Enum.
it.
Oh, Chichin, guys. Daisuke, kayo.
Do it.
Not me.
Saraba.
Do it.
Toyo.
Oh, man.
Do it.
We just lost our Japanese audience.
21.
Woo!
Oh,
It's a strong
Shindig.
hit over.
You
It requires a
goddamn
dex save
baka.
from the other side.
None.
You got this, Avant.
Dex
You
save.
get
You get the
damn
blast.
baka.
You got your evolutionary. Show them how it's done.
Alright, you hopefully birds. Oh my god! 27.
Woo!
That's a natural 20.
Ooh, it's a hard
Oh,
hit back.
God.
It's gonna require a deck save from the other side.
I
The
just rolled
faith in
max.
you is almost as strong as the faith in the sun.
That rolled. I'm
Almost.
That those arms can become guns.
I used my metal arm again.
16?
Oh no, it will fall.
Yeah.
Everybody make a constitution saving throw.
What?
Everyone okay?
Everybody.
Wait, Les is still working for that. Yes.
I got a 21.
All right.
16.
All right.
13.
All right. Avant.
22.
All right, you're all good.
Oh,
You're-
exhaustion.
You're not. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Match points.
All right. QR and Dinam. It's not match point. You have to win by 2.
Uh,
Well, yes, it is
Yeah,
match
we're
point.
1 point. Yeah,
You're
we are
correct.
1 point ahead.
I was thinking, for some reason, I was thinking you'd have to get to 8. QR and Dinam.
Alright.
It is match point.
Oh man.
I rolled a nat 1!
Roll your percentiles on the last
I have
one.
a thing I need to
Oh!
Rolling
Oh my
stars
god!
on the wings of my dream.
Enum jumps to hit, and then like as he's like swinging, he says like goodbye QR, and then the anime like white screen where you just like fade away into dust with the black sketching. That happens to me.
We'll find out. Roll those percentiles.
74.
All right.
Oh my god. I love
fuck
it
playing
how
volleyball.
I rolled max results for both dice, and Enum rolls after that the minimum. I
That's
love you, Enum.
That's that one. I
Rest in
always
peace,
hate
Ian.
to make you do this, but I feel like because this shitty part about this one is that it's not it doesn't affect you because it's not in that. It doesn't affect you because this doesn't exist in this edition of the game. There's no ring or
Oh.
neck slot item in anymore.
We'll make
I
something
can
up.
lose like my visor. So I'm wearing like a visor.
Oh my god. He loses the Hawaiian shirt.
No, I'm gonna have
I was
you.
wearing it.
I'm gonna have you do evens or odds there, buddy. You tell me. Just tell me.
Does he
Evens or
lose
odds?
the shorts or the
Odds.
shirts?
All right. You get the benefit
Hell yeah.
of being demoralized.
I
You
land
get
on-
you
You
get a
lost.
-4 to your rolls for the rest of the game.
Oh my
But because
god.
you failed to serve, it technically doesn't count against you. Because you whiffed the ball so hard. But it
Oh, so I
demoralized you.
didn't, the game's still
It
going
is-
on.
You still get one more chance at the serve, but you get a
I got
-4.
-4.
You have a -4.
Can I like
man.
pass it off to QR?
No, you've
No, I have
designated
to.
yourself the server. You must commit now.
Tears are running down my face.
The whiff on the serve really hurt him.
That's an 11.
It
with
is just enough
everything factored
to
in.
get over the net, but not a lot, as it will pretty much let over, as it'll kind of tip the top of the net as it soars over.
Oh no.
So Gray and Avant, you get the trifecta. You can do a deck save, an athletics check, an acrobatics check,
Did I hear
whatever
deck
your
save?
choice. Whatever your choice.
And like trying to like almost push Gray out of the way just to spike this thing, end the match, and prove once for all that the bird people are better than the robots. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna allow myself to be pushed aside
Hidden agendas going on. Here.
as I'm falling to the side. As I'm falling to the side, just salute Avant. Tears
Four
also in
total.
my eyes.
What was it?
What?
24.
24.
Dex
24.
save from the other side.
You got 24.
Yep, that's what I say.
Not on me.
QR.
I mean, you still have advantage. It may be -4, but it's still advantage.
Well, he's not. Oh, yeah, he is.
Well, it's just danger sense.
Yep.
That's outside of rage anyway.
QR, seeing how dejected Enum is after that horrible failure, puts his hand on Enum's shoulder.
The ball goes so hard behind him.
And he leans in and he whispers to him. He says, "Databayo," and then pushes off of him, leaps up into the air gracefully,
Oh, no.
and is going to attempt to do like a spin move in the air and slam the ball back over definitively.
Acrobatics.
Using his volleyball no jitsu.
Volleyball no jitsu. Make your
Against the
check.
ninja.
Acrobatics check.
That is a 19.
Oh,
Oh, it is just enough to get it up in the air. But Enum, you must do an athletics or acrobatics check to
I
get it
must.
over. Well, QR cannot touch it as he has touched it once, but it was only enough to pop it from hitting the
That's a
ground.
15.
It is enough to get it over. But Avant and Gray, it is enough for you to have to do it either
As I
acrobatics or
land, I yell,
athletics check.
"Believe it!"
Oh, did you -4 for that?
Yeah, that was with the -4.
Okay. So yes, Gray and
that's
Avant.
terrifying. All right. What are our options here?
Fine.
Just two?
Athletics
Just a
or
skill check?
acrobatics?
Do I have enough time to pick up Gray and use him to hit the ball?
Can I help with this action?
Improvised weapon.
It is very much a risk, but yes. You forego your reaction if you only set it up. So you have to hit it enough to get it over as the Batman.
Me or him?
Well, if you're making him the Bat, then he's the Batman.
I'm
But
like,
you are the Batter.
I'm on the ground, my legs are up. I look at him, toss me.
I'm Batman.
Fastball
Is
spin.
this with a
We took it
Is this
really
with a-
literal.
is this with advantage since I'm helping him technically?
No, there's not a way you can help him in this scenario. Explain to me how you would help him swing you like a bat.
Yeah.
I can flail my arms to try
That
to hit
would
it
make
better.
it harder to swing.
Ah.
Do a bet?
That would create inertia in different directions, making it harder to swing.
You're bringing physics into this D&D campaign in space.
You're not in space.
Stand octopus you could turn into, use your 8 legs, just kind of hit it.
He did
Well-
not explore his ability to wild shape.
I did, and I realized that maybe an elk wouldn't be beneficial in this situation.
Well, here we are.
Or a
Swing
giant
your
wolf
friend
spider.
there. Make an attack roll on the ball.
Can we say I'm a finesse weapon?
No, you were an improvised weapon.
Attack rolls still count for blast. Here we go.
He is an improvised great club.
A 20 total.
Okay, you're not proficient with. Yeah, you don't have Tavern Brawler, I assume, right?
No.
All right. So yes, it's just with your strength. The roll plus your
Have
strength.
feats yet, do we?
No. Well, technically I do, but it's weird.
But yes, so no. All right, it'll be enough to hit it.
Yeah. Ow.
Now, it is an athletics or acrobatics check from QR or Enum.
QR, I'm too demoralized. I'm relying on you. Bring back the light in my life.
Honestly, that should demoralize you more that you have to rely on QR.
Hey now.
Not while we're in the volleyball. I'm full high Q mode.
intricacies of these robot interactions.
Play me some
are
Grand
very
Rodeo.
blissful.
I'll take this volleyball and hit it.
Don't remember that from Haikyuu, but sure.
Soar like the crow.
All right,
Oh.
that's gonna be 17.
All right, it is enough with the 20 total from over there. Knock it
I
over.
almost
It is an
wanna lose
athletics
this
or
game.
acrobatics check.
Am I still holding Gray?
You dropped him after you swung him. Because you cannot keep him held up in the way you had to
Breath
swing
of the
him.
Wild rules.
All right. And so it's us doing the check, right?
Yes. However,
Cool.
after being... Well, I'll let you choose who's going to do it first.
I want to go for it. I feel like he's going to give me disadvantage.
Yes, you've
Swung.
committed. So now you shall have disadvantage. You knew where I was going, and you did it anyway. You got knocked in the head on that hit, so it kind of you're still a little wobbly. Athletics or
Athletics check, you
acrobatics
said?
still. Well,
Gray. My sheep.
Gray committed for it, so he's going at it.
Yeah, 14 total.
Gray, I thought you committed to hitting it.
No, I didn't. I just said, Avant, you got this, as I was trying to
Okay.
not be dizzy.
Never mind. Fine. What was your total again, Avant?
You got 4.
Okay. It is. What was it again? Now I got distracted and forgot what your guys' roll was when you hit it over.
Wasn't it 17? Might be
I thought it
wrong.
was 7.
No, it wasn't a 7. All right.
Or
All right. So it'll make it over. It's a it now you get in this one. It is in its disparity. It is enough, but it was almost low enough to get the trifecta. But you don't. You get athletics or acrobatics.
All right, QR. I still think it should be on you. I'll come in for the spike if we need it, though.
I don't.
DCs
QR.
are more forgiving if you just go for a setup.
QR is gonna look to Eno and attempt to wordlessly communicate with him that they need to do the down striking rider kick from Evangelion, simultaneous kick to hit the volleyball over.
Catch
You know,
with your
perfectly in
feet
sync.
volleyball.
Eno
We will do a-
feels a 1,000 years of Vect emotion and history
You
course
can't
through his
kick in
veins
volleyball.
as he
We
runs.
will use our fists to kick the volleyball. I said without a trace of irony.
Eno looks into QR's eyes and feels a deeper connection than he's ever felt with any other living creature.
Both of you roll an athletics check.
Okay.
That's a
Dr.
20.
All right.
That's a 3. Because it's a nat 1.
oh,
Roll on the chart. You still get the benefit though of it being an average. However, the roll that Kate brought it over was a 14.
Yeah.
So it just makes the DC. However, you guys will get the trifecta serve back or return. But what's on that fail chart first?
29.
All right. The two of you seem to find yourself almost mysteriously shift closer to the ball.
Oh
Nani?
no.
That was-
Alright.
That was it.
So we can do a save.
Yes, you have the trifecta.
Let's go. Let's go. That's 17.
Well, it's enough. It'll get it over. For the you guys, then it is a athletics or acrobatics check.
God. Alright, I'll take this one.
Okay.
We have been playing volleyball in real
You've
life,
given me
not in the
motivation.
game, for about an hour.
Oh no!
Is it a nat one?
No, it was pretty close though. I thought it was a -1, but I forgot I have the +5, so that's a 4.
All right. It will drop, however.
Does it do a slow motion? Just
Yeah, just
the hand just barely misses it.
right into the sand.
Play among us.
7-5. Gray and Avant come from behind to win.
Yeah! Gray is. And he goes to pick up Avant and fails at it.
And Avon Ray just screeches everywhere, muttering, yelling. If anyone speaks it, I have. I do have translations available, but I am just going off on an unforeseen tirade.
I'm just next to him trying to pick him up, also screaming.
As the celebrations commence,
Enum walks over to QR and like looks at him and he's like, "You better not sit next to me on the plane back."
QR, Pancake's gonna fly over and QR sits down on him like Shinji sitting on the folding chair. Just like face down.
as the celebrations and condolences commence, the day continues to wind. As inevitably we see the scene of the group after they've finished up a dinner, and the sun is beginning to set over the coastline. As Dr. Cross kind of leans outside on the balcony.
If the sun's going down, can I be on the beach performing my evening rites?
Yes, you can be down on the beach. Absolutely.
Yes.
After you leave after dinner, you see Avant head out. They just immediately run towards the beach.
I feel like by now we've gotten used to it. Or at least I have been his roommate.
Yeah, you know what he's probably doing.
Yeah.
The rest of you can probably assume as well.
True.
That was a very intense game, guys. I have never felt so excited and energetic in anything other than combat, so that was a nice change of pace. I see why people do this now for money.
I suppose it was pretty fun.
Yeah. What was that language you guys were talking in for like half of it?
Give me a second.
Binary.
Yes. Alexa.
Thing you wouldn't understand.
Alexanius. Okay, Googleese.
Oh man, that sounded quite serious.
The ancients called it leet speak.
It sounded wonderful. Like I wanted to buy
QR
merchandise
holds up
based
a
off
sword.
of it.
Oh, and I wanted to be obsessed about it and pretend I am part of its culture, even though I
Go
don't
to
live anywhere near it.
conventions.
It arrived in something called the Pioneer Dub.
But yeah, I'm just sitting there with whatever drinks are available.
I mean,
Yeah, I need a
stuff.
drink.
There's always stuff in the fridge. Plenty of options.
By the
Nice liquor
Robo
cabinet.
liquor.
Some
By
Baja
the-
Blast.
By the way, how much credits did I lose from the?
Oh yeah, I have to charge your tab. I forgot I was gonna do.
Yeah.
that. Here, I'll do that here. Charge you up here.
Now that I remember, I need to spend gold.
All right, you can
I
refresh the
definitely
page.
had 20 drinks. It's canon.
All right. How much was it?
like your bar tab ran up to about $14.
Hell yeah.
You apparently
Well, that's
went
cheap
during
for a
happy
bar tab.
hour.
And people say I'm not smart, but in reality, I'm a doctor.
I'm a doctor. All right, so right now it is you guys kind of hanging out by the living, or kind of leaving the dining area as Dr. Cross is out on the balcony, kind of standing over by the railing as and Avant has left for the beach.
Now look over at Dr. Cross the railing. Then I'm gonna look over at Enum. Hey, Enum.
Yeah?
I think I remember Dr. Cross telling me something about having to tell you something. I don't remember what it was though, so you should probably ask her. I think it might be something about the tower.
I give him a quizzical look, and then I go walk out to the balcony.
And as he's walking by me and he has his back to me, I just smile a little bit, take a drink of whatever I'm drinking, look at it, and then look up and then realize that nothing beats the Adios motherfucker. It's like having the best food ever.
Backwash and all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sensitizes everything.
All right. Well, I guess Edom, you head out the door.
Mm. And I go pet pancake.
Dr. Cross, I hear you need to speak with me.
Oh no, I don't remember I don't remember needing much of anything. But do you have anything on your mind?
Oh, real quick. Before he left, I did give him an evolutionary dice and charisma.
Oh no.
You get 2 more to your charisma, so you get 1
Why
to whatever
are
you're doing.
why are you trying to force the ship between
I
Edom
don't
and
know.
Dr. Cross?
Because I remember the last session.
What?
I don't.
What?
I don't.
I don't
Right,
recall
there's-
anything happening between these two last sessions.
He recalls his ships.
I think he made up something that happened last session.
No, I can. I will show you.
Whatever,
I will show you the clips later.
I'll roll with it. Edom just.
Okay.
I don't know what to roll with though. Edom says, well, "Have you had a nice trip so far?"
Oh yeah. No, it's
Nice.
definitely been nice. I don't get to see the sunset too often from my office, so sometimes I think I like to just kind of be able to take it in when I can. Avant seemingly has a similar idea. As she just kind of looks down towards Avant, just kind of on the ground, just
I never know what he's doing.
you know, rituals and whatnot of people of the church.
It's best, damn it.
I don't know. I can't explain them, but I can respect their choices.
Well, I know I've had actually a very good time. I was not looking forward to this trip because I wasn't looking forward to hanging out with QR all day. But you know,
You turned
I
out to
even
be
had fun
quite
with it.
valuable teammates together now, huh?
that's never happening again, and
Wink,
you
wink,
will never
nudge,
speak of that
nudge.
again.
I beg to
Volleyball
differ.
does
No,
strange things to the Vecht.
come on, you two are teammates now, not only just in that game, but in terms of this project. You may not agree with everything about him, but at least you could, you know, kind
I'll
of
be
bring that
blessed.
to the table, you know? Bring that cooperation. It was good for you. You were having fun. It made things more enjoyable.
That's true.
You got mad at the ball instead of QR.
Maybe I can give him another chance
See, there you
next
go.
time. Speaking of next time, what is our plan after this?
Well, inevitably, you guys will go back into what we were originally planning on having you guys scheduled to do. Just do jobs for Astral Legations, just keep building experience for the Gabos frame that the subjects are wearing.
Do you have any idea what the next job might be?
Uh,
That last one with the Rothian was pretty horrible.
Well, that was unintentional, unfortunately. But they should be perfectly geared towards your levels and should be fine.
Alright. Well, again, I've had a good time. I hope you have as well. I think I'm gonna go punch Gray in the face now.
Don't want to
And
know
Ina
why.
just walks back inside.
Yeah, no answer. Just like walks in.
Yeah.
I'm sitting next to QR. Let's look at him. QR, it was nice knowing you.
It has always been nice knowing you. I don't quite understand the intonation of your statement.
I just put a
Ina
hand.
walks in as you guys are talking. Gray,
I put a-
give me that bottle. I want to stab you with it.
I think Ava needs help with his prayers. As I get up and start running.
You just kind of see Dr. Cross. She's facing you guys, but she's like leaning against the balcony, just kind of smirking.
Next thing is just me jumping out the window.
You
Just out of
better
the
run.
side, or out of the side, or onto the balcony.
Out of the side, and then turn anamorph into an elk so I can run farther away.
Doesn't work though.
Oh.
I trust me. I have laid the question of whether or not you can wild shape change while in the air, and you need to be pretty. You need to be pretty high because of the technical time that it takes.
So you just see an elk, half man, half elk lay on the ground and struggle for.
Yeah, it's more like you fall and then shape change. So you will land. Ooh, you hit hard. Because you definitely fall like 15 feet.
What? How tall is this building? Where are we at?
It's lifted off of the ground.
Oh, it's one of the.
That's why I asked
do it.
you. Do you run out the window onto the ground or onto the balcony?
I already said it. It's canon. Let's do this.
So you take 5 damage. Then
Oh,
you
no,
turn
I'm
into an
dead.
elk.
And then go off into the night to have elky adventures
You're going off.
for like an hour before I have to come back.
All right. Will you head off into the woods
QR
for a while?
watches him go as he watches this majestic elk gallop away, slightly limping from its injury. He lets out a deep sigh and he says, "You know, we truly are the dark matter." And that'll be a wrap for this episode, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for this wonderful session.
That's the show, everybody. Hours will pass, and inevitably, you guys will, as Gray's return. How about you've been back? Dr. Cross had a couple at this point. It's not seemingly super far gone, but now she's like really chatty.
I come back to the house wet, and I don't talk about it. It turns out elk don't have night vision.
Oh,
You've ran into 3 trees,
Yep.
and you definitely face planted at one point into some type of giant pile of dung.
Yes. But they don't know that.
They don't.
yes, and
Well, that's the question. Did you wash yourself in the ocean? Or did you
Yes.
forget about it?
No, I also ran into the ocean. That's when my hour was.
All right. Yes. All right.
It was brief moment
So
where I
he's
almost
back
drowned.
kind of wet. Gray comes back a little wet. Gray, come sit. Let's all chat.
I think I'm gonna dry off real quick. It's running in the dark isn't as great as I thought it was gonna be. It's kind of fun, to be honest, but you know, I'm gonna change clothes.
Mm.
And I go to do just that. As you just hear floppy footsteps go up the stairs.
All right. Inevitably, what are you guys kind of doing for the rest of the evening? Are you gonna kind of be hanging out with Dr. Cross at all, or are you wanting to do your own things?
I should probably tell her about that thing I was told about to tell her, huh?
I'll
Yeah.
go Dr. Cross.
I think I will go tell her about that thing I should tell her about. That's why I'm talking like this.
Well, it's hard to say. You kind of tell her about like the weird figures. It's hard to say. First, I mean, that guy was pretty weird. I'll be honest. I had to talk to him for a bit before he left. He's really weird. I don't know why he does this thing with his hands. It's like, ooh, let me tell you things. It's really weird. But I guess we can't really look against it. But there's been no readings of too much since we've beginning to put back the facility. So, you know, I can always let them know. Whoa.
Marshall himself is drunk. He had to get in character, and he's a method actor.
Daniel Day-Lewis over here.
Such dedication.
But I can put the tract in, and we'll let them know. But I guess it's not too much for us to worry about right now. You know, we're here. For now we're not working, so we're just having a good time. Good time.
I would come back downstairs.
So what did you guys do with your time off? Edom, I saw you got that fancy arm thing.
I sure did. Check this out. And like, axe.
I turn around at the door, start walking away.
No, go. Come back.
I want to do that, like time it right as Gray walks in the door, like right above his head, like right into the wall.
Great, come. Sit down. Come sit.
All right, I will put my life in danger. Yeah, this is fine.
You'll be fine if you sit.
I sit down next to Avant and QR, wherever they are. I sit next to my boys.
Me and the boys. So
So what did you guys do? Gray, what were you doing? As she actually,
Oh, no.
as she says that, actually, she like comes over and is like, so are the two of you? Are you guys all three on a couch? Are you willing? Is that what we're gonna have happen? Or
I was wherever Avant and QR would be sitting, or
that's
between
why I don't
them
know if
somehow.
they were deciding to do different things.
QR is on the floor playing with Pancake.
All right, Avant, where would you be?
Closest to the window.
All right, well, so Avant's standing by a window.
I was sitting on the couch with Gray after threatening him with my axe.
Yeah, I am sitting on the couch uncomfortable.
Oh, so wait. So you would have. So potentially, what you would have had going into it is there would have been QR on the floor, Avant at the window, and then Edom standing next to you by the door as he swung the axe, and then there was.
Yeah.
And then there was Dr. Cross on one of the on the three couches.
Yes,
Two of the couches are vacant. One has Dr. Cross on it.
I would. Okay, I'll be on one of the
'Cause
vacant
you'll have
couches.
the first choice before Edom goes to sit anywhere. So then Edom goes to sit next to you. Got it.
Okay.
All right, we're good. Yeah,
Nice,
so
stiffen up.
and then as she goes to when she goes to do that, she actually comes to like to sit next to you, Gray. What did you do? Mine was
Oh,
really
it-
boring. I technically still had to work.
Enum like leans back and does like a. 'Cause
With the
Enum-
Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, it's like whoa.
There's a collar.
He doesn't get
Oh,
to do it often. He's gotta
no.
do it when he can.
Grace is there. Well, I made a new friend. He's a really great guy, really established. A doctor, actually.
Who was it?
I helped out at his clinic for a while.
Noble.
Yeah.
Tell us his name, Gray.
Although that would spoilers.
Oh,
Oh.
come on. Who,
Oh,
Oh,
who
come
was
on,
it?
Gray.
Who
Hey,
was
Say
it?
it.
Who are you working for?
Say it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Other than that,
I flip out the Armax. Can I roll an intimidation check?
Sure.
oh no, it's been longer than a minute. He doesn't have the plus to his charisma now.
Yeah. Make an insight check.
That's a 19
All right, Gray, make an
for
insight check.
intimidation.
It's fine. 12.
All right, you're intimidated.
Oh,
You
shit.
feel the axe get a little too close to you again.
Okay. It's just Lee. His name is Lee. It's great.
Oh, Lee's my dad's name.
Wow,
Yeah.
what a coincidence.
Right? I'm looking
Yeah,
at
it
the play the
is.
entire
Yeah,
time.
it really is a coincidence. It was so nice when he worked near so close, but he had to go help my sister a couple months ago.
Yeah. I heard she's
Yeah, he has
shut up.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Wait, you
it'd be nice
heard?
it'd be nice if he came back.
Wait, Gray, did you say you heard about that? Where did you hear about this?
Oh, just around the grapevine.
You deaf bastard.
Did I tell you guys I went for drinks with Claire too? It
You
was
deaf
Oh, wow.
bastards. You deaf bastards.
Wait, what grapevine? Was this
I don't
the
know.
clinic?
What did Dr. Cross say? That it was made to be super important. You decided to not listen to it at all.
In my defense,
I think you're kind of cut out.
I
to
don't
be
really
fair.
care.
If that's the case, I will allow this repeat then, based
Alright,
on
yeah,
potential internet issues. But she was like, "Yeah, oh, I wish it." Yeah, no, she went to go after she said yeah, she went to go help my sister a couple months ago. I can't wait for him to come back.
Oh.
Implying that he's
Hint,
gone,
hint.
guys.
Oh.
Gray work for a ghost.
Join us next week on Dark Matter.
Oh my god.
We'll let them sit on this information. And join us next week.
Wait,
This mean.
QR from the floor says spoopy.
but who was phone?
See you next week, everybody.
Later.
Car door hook phone.